What's up, you guys? I'm Tyler from Pacific German. Behind me we have the Lamborghini Performante in Rosso, Mars, and here we've got a VF Engineering Hypercharger kit. This Performante belongs to the Rev 9 group, and this VF kit is going on their car. The Performante stock is 630 horsepower. This is adding at least 200 to 220 horses on it, depending on which fuel's in the car. 91, probably 830, better fuel, 850, 870, and so on. So in the next few minutes in this video, we're going to show you how this car comes apart, how we're going to get this supercharger kit on the car, and when we're done with it, it's going back to VF Engineering where we're going to get on the dyno and validate the power gains. So stay tuned, guys, because this will be a fun one. And here we are getting this Performante into service position. We have the top cover removed, we have the engine cover removed, and looking at as much as we can see there. Next, we have to get this panel off the back of the car to access the intake manifold to get the supercharger on the car. So we're pulling the cover off now. Look at that gold manifold. Ooh boy, too bad it's coming off, and too bad we're gonna put a supercharger there because it looks cool, but I guess it's a Spyder, so you can't see it anyways. So now we're gonna pull the inlet system off, we're gonna pull the intake manifold off, we have to change the fueling system, and drop the blower on. So we're getting there, guys. Alrighty, making room for the supercharger. We're about to pull the manifold off. Let's see how easy this is. Oh, just like butter. Check out those inlet runners. A little bit of prep work, and then we'll drop the supercharger in the car. Alrighty, so we've got the hurricane all taken apart, fender liners are removed, the lower engine covers are off the car. Looking pretty good. We have all the coolant drained. These coolant hoses run to the front of the car. We had to pull them out just to gain access to the crank pulley up in this area. We're prepping everything for the VF accessory belt bracket. Once that bracket is on the car, we could actually hang the supercharger. Here's the bracket, I'll show you guys. Pretty cool assembly. All the rollers there. It's kind of dark, don't know if you can see it on the camera. But yeah, we're gonna hang that in here and get the supercharger on the car. Alrighty, so we're currently working on the fuel system for this supercharged Performante. We have the top in service position. We've actually already had access to the fuel pump, but I just wanted to show you what's going on here before I put all the covers back on. Fuel pump is actually underneath this cover right here in the Spyder cars. All of this has to come and go up. So we have this whole fixture that will lift the top out of the car. You get to the fuel pump, put the VF pump in the car, put all back together, and then it's good for power. So we've got the supercharger in, just have to tidy all this stuff back up. Looks a little intimidating. This is probably the craziest part of the job, but it all goes back together just like stock. So that way, this guy could roar. VF charger right there. tuning this Performante. Got the VF software flashed into it now. We have all the covers back on this car. Once the software is on, we can take it out and data log it. If the logs look great, we can send it back to VF, and the customer can pick it up and take it to party. Alrighty you guys, so we've got the VF Engineering Supercharger installed on this Performante Spyder. We have the fueling kit installed on the car. We've already test driven it, we've already data logged the car, we've already validated that the car is making great power based off the logs that VF kind of goes over us with. So we're ready to put the engine cover back on this car. One last test drive, make sure it's all set to go. And then the guys at VF are gonna get the car on the dyno. We're gonna see what kind of numbers this Performante makes. And then it can go back to the customer and he gets to enjoy the car. So we've got the Novitec springs installed, we've got it aligned. This is really the last step. I'll give you guys a quick in-car video on our last data log to kind of show you the acceleration, give you some of the sounds. And we're done. So almost a wrap, guys. Here we go.
Whoa.